So I've never done one of these voiceover things before, so I don't know how to start it. So I'm just going to insult you. Sup, fuckers? We're going to Nashville to see Beartooth, Bad Omens, and President. Come with me. You know we had to stop off and get that bussy meat on the way in, of course. Here's the lovely Nashville skyline with the Batman building in the left. Pretty awesome. I did try to leave early, that way I could get to the pop-up shop before the show. On the way to the pop-up shop, I was able to see a little bit of the Broadway in the daylight. So I'm not doing the pop-up shop because there's way too many fucking people. Guys, it's a landmark. It's where Morgan Wallen threw the chair down on the ground. So the pop-up shop didn't work out, but I was able to spend a little more time in the Airbnb. I gotta admit, it was super cozy. Even had a pool. A little too cold for the pool, but there was still a pool. There was a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing some people watching. I saw some things, some very interesting things, and a couple of scary things. So the Airbnb was walking distance from the venue itself, so I was more so just walking and enjoying my time instead of taking videos. Oh, here's one of those Tesla semi-trucks. Those things are pretty cool. And we have officially arrived at the venue. Here's a small photo of the line that was in front of us. And the line moved very quickly. And also here's more closer to the entrance of the venue. And you know your boy is an absolute slut for concert merch, so I had to pick me up some of that. Shout out to my merch guy that I told 2X for both shirts, and he still handed me a large. Didn't fucking win that one. Didn't get any videos of me walking to my seat. That's about how far I was. First band up for the night was President. I have been looking forward to this for months, ever since they did their initial teasers a little over a year ago, or about a year ago. I was very curious how they're going to be live. Love the music, and I gotta admit, this show was a 10 out of 10 for me. Killer energy, killer vocals, the music sound tight, and also you got to see Sam out there a couple of times working on the drum kit, so that was also pretty neat. Little Sleep Token lore right there for you. Could you imagine me and the person he's looking up at? Because he does this in every show. Oh, that'd be wicked. This was probably my favorite photo of the night, and I stayed in place waiting for Beartooth to take the stage. And of course, when Beartooth takes the stage, you are going to be met with fantastic vocals. You're going to be met with high energy. Again, this show for me was a 10 out of 10. The only thing that could have made it even more perfect was if it was a longer set, but I'm pretty sure you played for an hour. So again, fantastic set front to back. Even played their new song free. And of course, his crowd interaction has always been some of the best there is, in my opinion. And best believe I had a good fucking night after that, because I went out there and got a frozen margarita. It is a giant boot. I still have the boot. I'm gonna turn it into a piggy bank. This thing should have came with a warning, because that was a lot of tequila. And finally, the main event, the people we have all been waiting for, Bad Omens. This is after the full release of their EP. It was an emotional, therapeutic experience for me. We were in a room full of people that have all been touched by this music to the point of people cried. I mean, even I got a little misty-eyed. I'm blaming the tequila, but even I got a little misty-eyed during a few of the parts. But this show was an hour and a half, maybe a little longer, of just perfection. There was someone that did get hurt during Dying to Love. I heard it was a crowd surfer, and then when they willed the person past, I was like, oh well, ma'am, gravity's gonna win every time with you. I'm just throwing that out there. Not talking shit. I'm just being honest. We need some accountability and some self-awareness for our crowd surfers. I'm not even mad at her for getting up there and doing it. I'm mad at her friends for convincing her she could. And of course, I'm throwing this clip in there because this is the part where all the alt girlies lose their fucking minds. That seriously has to be one of the most impressive starts to a song ever. Fantastic. The show was amazing. I could not have wanted anything else from this show and anything else from this night. Now that the show's over, we have to start heading back to the Airbnb. And it's always a fucking ram. Every time I go somewhere, there's always a ram doing some fuck shit. Look at this. It's a damn dually, and he's parked on it? Why not pull over it? Like, what the fuck is even this? You know what? It's a Ram driver, of course. So for those of you that stuck along for my however many minutes of storytelling, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for flying Air RZ for this event. And here's a couple of my favorite photos from the night. It was seriously the perfect concert. Amazing lineup. I hope to see them again very soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace. Also, tell me how I can improve on these things, because I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of long. That's what she said.